Hey guys, welcome back. Today is our not so live hangout. Not so live because this is previously recorded as we discussed before. Today, if you're watching this right now, I am at a car show. Around thousands and thousands of cars is where I am right now. So we recorded this one. The next one is going to be live again. So on July 26th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we're live again. We're going to hang out. But even though this is recorded, still comment down below. Still give your feedback about what we're talking about. Still talk to each other. Still leave your tips and tricks for everybody else to see and benefit from as well. And, you know, don't do anything differently. It's just recorded instead of live. Okay. So, I think that I am going to stop showing you guys the lowest price ever products. And if you hate that, if you really want to know what they are, then comment below and I'll keep doing it. But I feel like I would rather take that time to maybe give you guys some sales tips and tricks or some makeup application tips and tricks, or to talk in depth more about, like break down some of these offers that they give us and say, is it really a good offer or isn't it? That kind of thing. And so I feel like if I give up the lowest price ever stuff, that will make some more time for, that kind of helpful information. And I think, the lowest price ever, I do think is beneficial, because I think if you were thinking about buying one of a certain product, whether for yourself or to demo, and it's going to be cheaper, for you to buy in the next campaign or 2 campaigns from now, then wait, save your money and wait and do it then. But, a lot of times you can buy the items on the 2 for sales, or buy one, get one sales, or sometimes 3 for sales, and get it actually cheaper than it is when you're buying just one at the lowest price ever. So I feel like if I have to sacrifice something that I've been showing you guys up till now, sacrificing the lowest price ever information is the best thing to go. But like I said, if you guys really, if that's what you're here for and that's, your favorite part of the information, just tell me and I'll keep doing it and we'll figure it out. Okay, so just let me know. Alright, so campaign 19 looks like this. It's got the Big Daring mascara on the front of it, and you guys know that there was an opportunity to advance order. There's going to be triple dollars, so there you go. Now, let's just get into what's being discontinued and all that good stuff. Another thing is, I think that I'm going to stop showing you guys the while supplies last things that were in the previous, that we already talked about, as long as I remember. If I remember that we already talked about it, I'm not going to stop showing it to you multiple times. Because honestly, if you missed the last one, then it's your responsibility to go back and watch the last one. And we can save time, by not repeating the same things over and over again. So if you guys are okay with that, then, that'll save us some time. If you're not okay, if you're really not okay with that, then comment down below. But in my opinion, and I think for people that come every time like clockwork and are reliable, I don't feel like we need to go over the same stuff over and over and over again just because you just watch every now and then. The videos get recorded. I record them all and I leave them posted, so you can go back and watch them if you missed. If you missed the live time, it doesn't matter. You can go back and watch it later. So I sort of feel like, well, if you decided to, I don't know what you would have done, but if you weren't here before, then it's your responsibility to go back and watch what we talked about the last time, and you can do it at any time, 24/7, so I think that should be okay with everybody. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about as far as products being discontinued, basically our serums, all of our serums. and the Anew line pretty much, it looks like, are being discontinued. So the first one that is listed as while supplies last is the Anew Ultimate 7S Elixir. It's listed as while supplies last. So that one's going bye-bye. And then also the Anew Platinum Serum is also while supplies last. Okay, so if you have customers that are in the Anew skincare and they really like the serums, you're going to have some damage control to work on there probably. The next thing that is last time in brochure, while supplies last, is the Rejuvenate Revitalizing 2-in-1 Gel Cleanser. So the Rejuvenate, that's the blue one. Do this here. It's this one here. Now, we know that the Rejuvenate, we know the skincare line went away, but I don't think we necessarily knew that the cleanser was going away because they kind of hung on to it for a little bit longer, but it is in fact going away. So there's only going to be 3 to choose from. There's going to be the Reversalist, the Ultimate 7S, and the Platinum. So 30-somethings are going to be feeling a little left out for a minute or two. While supplies last on the Lace Accent and Tank Pack, which, I mean, that's, I don't know, that's not necessarily surprising to me. That's, we expect our clothing and jewelry to kind of, and accessories to kind of rotate through, so I don't know if that's really a big deal. And obviously the limited edition stuff, so like the limited edition pink camo memory foam slipper and the green camo memory foam slipper, we've talked about that before, being while supplies last. One thing I want to point out, on pages 96 and 97, okay, there's basically a sale on the body mists. It says, which this is a little bit confusing, this isn't printed the way we normally we're used to seeing it, because we're used to them showing what the regular price is, and they're not showing a regular price, they're just showing the normal price here. But then up here they say, don't miss out on any cent, $10, save $4. Okay, so a little bit confusing. But here's, so anyway, there's a sale price there in the Avon catalog, so that's kind of new. We don't normally see that if it's not an item that's in the outlet catalog or on clearance anyway, right? But something I wanted to show you, to point out, is on page 96 down at the bottom, it says, check out the complete collection at avon.com or meetmark.com. So down here at the bottom, they're sending them away from you as a rep, and they're sending you directly to the Avon and Mark websites. No, do not give them the sales. You paid for the catalog, you get the sale. I don't care if you get a Sharpie and cross that off. I don't care if you scratch through it with an ink pen. I don't care if you put some kind of non-removable tape over that. I don't care how you get rid of that line, but get rid of it. If you want to put your website on there instead, that's a good idea. But at the very least, scratch that line off completely. Anywhere on the catalog that directs them to avon.com, get rid of it. Okay? The only website that needs to be on this book is yours. And preferably, because you're not going to make as much money from selling it to them on your website. Now, if they live across the country and you can't see them face to face, then obviously you want them to order from your website. But if they live in your area, you want to make the most money you can. So figure out a way to serve them face to face. Even if you use helpers to do it, you want to get the sale so that you can get full earnings on it. Okay? But I don't care how you do it, scratch that line off, get rid of it. Anywhere that's on the book that takes them away from your business, get rid of it. I mean, honestly, I don't even care if you tear this page out. Sacrifice the page. Sacrifice the bra and this page, rip it out, whatever you have to do, but don't let them go there. Okay? Your business, you make the money. You bought the catalog, you deserve the earnings. Okay, so after that, page 98 and 99, there's basically like, while supplies last, Mark products. And they're all products that we know are being discontinued or just were like a seasonal or a trend type thing anyway. So or we already know it's being discontinued, so there's no surprises there. You know, a lot of this book, the whole jewelry section of this book, again, is has these full-sized, you know, ads, and then the products are on the other side. So we kind of talked about that before. You know, it's a reflection of us not carrying nearly as many products as we have in the past, and kind of trying to keep the book meaty. So, all I would say about that is, if you have an opinion about it, if these are really working for you, let Avon know. If you don't like it, let them know. You know, it's a different format for our catalogs. So if you have an opinion about it, let them know. And remember, don't send that type of an email to customer service, because it doesn't go anywhere. Customer service is just there to help you with problems with your account. That's the kind of email that you need to send directly to Sherry McCoy's email address, or to the board's email address, or to, you know, somebody who, you know, whoever you know is responsible for a particular department's email address, or whatever. Make sure you send it to somebody that can do something about it, or that can take note of it. And then there's a section from pages 128. It's just pages 128 and 129. It's a going, gone section. It's all jewelry, you know, while supplies last jewelry. It's nothing. Most of it has been in the outlet catalog already, but you know, we expect jewelry to come and go, so I'm not going to go through the details of that. It's something we expect. And again, the banana slicer, I talked about that the last time. The banana slicer is while supplies last. There's another going, gone section on pages 136, 137, and that is basically like the home goods type stuff and some of the leftover Father's Day gift ideas and that kind of thing. So again, all expected products to be going, so I'm not going to go through those in detail. Pages 140 and 141, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle backpack set and the Sophia the First backpack set, those are both while supplies last. One feature that I want to talk to you about really quickly on these, if you don't have kids, or you never really thought about it, you know, my niece just finished kindergarten. I get her off the bus every day. 3 times for sure she left her lunchbox on the bus. One time for sure, maybe twice, I kind of can't remember, she left her lunchbox at school. And she actually takes 2 different buses, so when she leaves her lunchbox on the bus, it's this whole nightmare of, well, which bus did you leave it on, and are you sure it got on the bus? And one time I had to chase the bus down, another time the bus driver came all the way back around because, you know, he knew I would want it and brought it back to us because one of the kids said she forgot a lunchbox, you know. So one feature on these lunchboxes that I really like and is really a good selling point, I just thought I would mention to you guys, is that, let me show it to you on the Sophia the First one. It has this little attachment here on the sides, you know, where you clip the lunchbox to the backpack. And they can unclip it, so they can just take their lunchbox with them to lunch. But when they're leaving, they can snap their lunchbox back on, or when they go back to their locker or their cubby or whatever they have, they can snap it right back on. So there's no way they're going to forget it that way. And, you know, as long as they don't forget their entire backpack, which some kids could, but if they're good about their backpack, but when they have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 things they need to remember, something's going to get lost, right? So this takes 2 things down to 1 thing that they need to remember. So really good selling point on those if you didn't think about it. The floral sequin sneaker for the kids, those are while supplies last, which that shouldn't be surprising to anybody. It's you know, it's a seasonal thing. Again, clothing, accessories, jewelry, that stuff is not going to stay around for a long time. They're basically seasonal. You know, we want them to be there long enough that customers actually get them. We don't want people ordering and not getting it because we didn't buy enough, but we also don't expect them to be around for forever. Another product that's probably being discontinued, which is not that old. It's like 2 years old, 3 years old maybe. The Frizz Control Lotus Shield Anti-Frizz Treatment is listed as while supplies last. It's listed as lowest price ever, $4.99, save $7 while supplies last. So sometimes in the past they have had things listed while supplies last, and it didn't mean that they were being discontinued. It meant that they had a certain number that they were going to sell at this sales price, and when they sold that certain number, they weren't selling anymore at this sales price, but that the products weren't going away. We know, though, that in the last, like, 5 or 6 years, basically, while supplies last means that it's going away. So I'm assuming that this product is being discontinued. Also because they've basically been discontinuing every shampoo and hair care line and replacing it with something new and improved. Okay, so right now our hair care lines basically have a lifespan of about 2 years or less. I'm starting to feel like I'm not even going to promote products that we haven't had for at least 3 years. Because I'm starting to, I'm starting to think, how do we get Avon to stop discontinuing things all the time? Because we're no longer Avon the company for women. We are Avon the company that discontinues products. That's the reputation that we have in the public now. And I hear it all the time. I hear it in YouTube videos by, I've heard it from the biggest gurus before. On YouTube say, I don't use Avon anymore because every time I found something that I liked from them, they just get rid of it. So, and we feel that way too. We feel like we're discontinuing products too quickly. So I'm considering not promoting products that we haven't had for at least 3 years or more. I mean, if somebody wants to buy it, if somebody sees something in a catalog and wants to buy it, I'm not going to tell them no. I'm not going to order that for you. But I'm just not going to, I'm not going to actively promote products that, until we stop doing that. I think products that I don't feel like they're going to have around for very long. The hair care line, basically it looks like, or basically it's come down to it's going to have a 2-year lifespan and that's it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but anyway, while supplies last on that. I tell you guys, I talk to you guys about this kind of thing or what my thoughts are on this kind of thing because as reps, we need to tell Avon what we expect from them. And so we need to share our opinions with them. And if we don't communicate on what works for us and what doesn't work for us, because what works for me in Ohio might not work for somebody else who lives in Iowa. Style is different depending on where you live in the country. Like here, it's very humid here, so we need these frizz control products, but if you live in some place that's, dry and cooler and, or like Arizona where where it's very hot, but the air is very dry most of the time, you don't need these products, so you're like, I don't care if they discontinue it, I never sell that, you know what I mean? So we have to kind of use social media to have conversations about this stuff as reps, because the reps need to be on the same page if Avon is going to be on the same page with us. So, I think some people sometimes think, oh, well, is this a platform for complaining or, whatever. No, it's not that. It's a platform for, conversation. I want to help you guys, and I want to also encourage you guys to have conversation about these things because this is our business. For a lot of us, this is our livelihood, and we got to do what we got to do to survive, right? And Avon has to do what we need to make all of us survive. If Avon wants to survive, we have to survive first, right? Okay, so I just want to be clear about that because I don't want people to get rubbed the wrong way if I voice an opinion and it's not necessarily your opinion. Okay, on pages 166, 167, all of the bug guard, sunscreen, all of that is last time this season. So it's not going to be in catalogs anymore after this. I mean, it'll be probably in the outlet catalog, but it's not going to be in the main brochure after this because they are going to sell off any excess that they have. So last time this season, all lowest prices ever, it says. And again, don't forget that the picoridin aerosol spray is while supplies last. So that might be just the aerosol, not the pump version, just the aerosol version they might be getting rid of. But anyway, last time this season for all of that stuff. And something I want to point out too on the deodorants, it's getting harder and harder for customers to be able to tell that the Skin So Soft Hair Minimizing and the On Duty Clear Protection are $1.25 and that they're not part of the 99-cent offers. They have it in tiny fine print down here. that there's an exception. But, you know, time and time again, my customers will see this. They'll see like a sale price, or they'll see the 99-cent price, and they happen to choose that one, and they don't realize that that doesn't fall under the big highlighted bright pink price. Okay, so it's getting harder and harder for customers to realize, I think. So I just want to point that out to you guys, to just watch for that. If your customers send you orders written out on paper or by email or whatever, you know, make sure that if you see that they've misunderstood that you clarify it, because it will save you from having to deal with returns or problems, you know, later down the road. And it also, you know, if you don't tell them about it or have the conversation before you order it, sometimes some customers might feel a little ripped off, you know, by that, or you don't want them to feel a certain way about you because they didn't notice something in the book, right? You don't want them to feel like you're doing something to them because they didn't see something in the book. So just watch for that kind of thing, especially with, you know, with those, because it happens all the time. I think that's it. Something I want to tell you guys. Okay, you know we have the new candle scents, right? And you know that I've talked to you twice that they have the sampler pack. That sampler pack is on back order. I ordered it, and it's on back order for one campaign for me, and I'm a trendsetter. So that could mean that they just didn't bother to get them in time for the trendsetters to have on time, which is not surprising because we were like the, you know, forgotten, like unappreciated, whatever. we're a second thought. But it could mean that it's going to be back ordered for everybody. So I just want to warn you, if you were going to use that as a tool to sell those candles, you may not have your tool in time to sell the candles. So maybe you still want to order it and try it, but maybe that's enough to make you decide, oh, I'm not even going to bother to try to order it. That's totally up to you. Like I said, it might just be on back order for me. You know, they might just don't have the shipment in, and so it's going to be on back order for me. But by the time national, you know, RPS 1 orders, they're all going to be in, and it'll be fine for everybody else. Okay. Now, we've already talked about the Mark catalog the last time, and we know that we're just going to have seasonal Mark catalogs now, apparently, so there's nothing to tell you about that. Other than this last time that I ordered books, I didn't get any Mark catalogs for free, so, you know, I'm finding that after the first campaign, I'm really not even selling, you know, after the first campaign when we get the new book, I'm really not even selling Mark because I've run out of books, and I'm just not going to spend... I'm just not going to spend more money to keep buying more Mark books for it to be the exact same book. I'll hold on to one so that, you know, if a customer wants to see it, I have one and I take it back from them and I keep it, and, you know, I can keep sharing the same book with people. But I didn't get, you know, you normally get a batch of free ones pretty much every campaign, and I didn't get any. This last campaign I got one. So, I mean, if I don't sell any Mark the second half of a season because I don't have books to sell it from, then that's just the way it's gonna go, right? I'll sell them other stuff. I'll sell them something else instead. Okay, which is a shame because I really like Mark, but whatevs. All right, we have a sales flyer, the Fall for Savings flyer. It looks like this. It says it's the Big Beautiful Deal flyer, and there is something I want to point out to you in here, and I don't know whether to get excited about it or not. I don't think there was anything, I don't know, major that I wanted to show you guys out of this, but this one thing, the extra lasting eyeshadow pencils, they are on a special price. They're on a special price for $4.99, but it doesn't say in here that they're while supplies last. So I don't want to get my hopes up, because it has been while supplies last in every campaign up until this point. But it's not in this one, so maybe we saved them. I don't know. Don't get your hopes up, but maybe. It is, again, it's still a sales price, but it's not listed as while supplies last. So I don't know. Although I will say a lot of the extra lasting stuff, like the foundation and that kind of stuff in the big book, were lowest price ever. So I'm kind of feeling like if they're gonna scrap it, they might be thinking about scrapping the whole line. Don't get up in a, don't get yourself in a tizzy because they haven't done anything. Just from being a rep for so long, you kind of know their patterns, and anyway. But maybe we saved it. Fingers crossed. There are some While Supplies Last stuff in here, but it's all stuff that we've seen before. It's the like the makeup cases, like the sets from Christmas and that kind of stuff, so that shouldn't be surprising. This has a lot of bonus sized products in it. It's got like bonus size, a lot of the bonus size lotions and Skin So Soft and that kind of stuff, so good catalog for that. But I think that's really, there's a couple jewelry pieces that are While Supplies Last, but again, it's jewelry, so I don't really think we need to, I don't know. Well, let me tell you. Okay, the Starfish 3-piece, well, okay, this whole page is While Supplies Last, all of these. So let me just give you a quick breeze through. If you demoed it, make sure you sold everything you need to sell, or buy whatever you need to sell to make your profit on your demo, like we've talked about before. And then the Bouquet Bliss collection and the Pastel Blue and Pink collection are While Supplies Last. So that's this set here, and then this set over here. Okay, so, not surprising. That should be surprising. And there really isn't anything in the Outlet catalog that I was surprised by or anything like that. So I'm not really going to go into the book at all, but I will show it to you so you kind of have an idea. Jewelry feature on the front cover and a memory foam slipper on the back cover. It's a little hefty for an Outlet catalog, but that's typical this time of year because we're going into fourth quarter. All the Tiny Tilia stuff is in there, and they're clearing out for holiday sales. So, all right, let's talk about what's new. There's a lot I want to talk about in the what's new. So, does anybody know yet how to pronounce this? I haven't heard anybody say this yet. Is it Vitali? I'm not sure, but it's the new Vital. We'll say Vital for now. That's being featured on the front. And there's a big spread about it because well, let me just read it to you. We believe every woman deserves a brighter future. Join us in the crusade to end breast cancer by helping us achieve our $1 million donation goal. With every Anew Vital Day or Night cream purchase, Avon will donate $5 to the Avon Breast Cancer Crusade, up to $1 million, and it's going to be in Campaign 21 and Campaign 22 only. Now, we're going to receive the full earnings based on the Campaign 21 brochure selling price. So we're getting full earnings. Avon is just donating $5 for every jar of the day cream or night cream that we sell, which I think is great. Donating it to the crusade. And then just some information. You'll be able to read it when you get it, but I just want to tell you. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so obviously this is meant for October. It says, since the Avon Breast Cancer Crusade launched in 1992, Avon breast cancer programs in more than 50 countries have donated over $815 million to fund research and access to care. Today, Avon is the leading corporate supporter of the breast cancer cause. This is one of the reasons why we love Avon and why we're so passionate about it, right? And if you have somebody who, you're trying to approach who doesn't know why they should buy Avon and seems to have an attitude about it, throw them that number out, right? Because if they can't put a smile on their face and go, oh, yeah, that's something to pay attention to about that, about $815 million that we've given to, the breast cancer crusade, then they just have to stick up their butt. And you're not going to be able to do anything. Nobody can do anything for them, right? Doesn't matter whether it's you or somebody else trying to talk to them, they would have an issue, okay? So memorize these kind of statistics because, if they don't want to buy anything else, okay, fine. Buy something that goes towards the breast cancer crusade. You can't deny that $815 million is amazing. nobody can say that. Who else can say that? Nobody. There aren't other businesses out there that can say $815 million. So memorize that kind of stuff and use that as a tool. And if you get somebody who's really got, it happens very rarely, but everybody, when you talk to other reps, over time you'll hear somebody who tried to approach somebody and they were just a real, what? Well, if you just want to give them a little stick it to them, throw that number at them. If they complain about that, then they're the one who looks like the bunghole, right? Okay. So, see your skin in a new light. Renew skin's vitality after just one use. And the fine print on that says, based on a consumer perception study. Okay, so I want to talk about what the product does, because we keep saying, well, we don't even know what the bullet points are yet, right? We've talked about it a few times, but we don't really know the bullet points. Okay, so the gel cleanser. Skin feels invigorated and appears vibrant and poreless. That's according to the consumer perception study. Won't dry your skin. It's gentle enough to use around the eyes. Okay, so here's your cleanser that's going to replace the blue tube that we talked about before. But again, there's a gap. There's a, if it sells out, if the other one sells out, there's a 2-campaign gap where you might not have a good recommendation necessarily. The eye gel cream. Depuff tired looking eyes and look bright-eyed and well-rested all day. Again, according to the consumer perception study, it says 97% of women showed improved radiance around the eye area based on a clinical study after 2 weeks. This is the small print. And it is hypoallergenic. Okay, so that's the eye cream. The day cream. It has a broad spectrum SPF 25 in it. It says 96% of women saw the look of renewed vitality that lasts all day. Fine print, based on those who expressed an opinion in a consumer perception study. Alright, and then the night cream, it says, overnight your skin looks like you had 8 hours of sleep, even if you didn't, based on the consumer perception study. Okay, and then they have a dare to compare section down here at the bottom. So they're comparing it to Lancome. And I don't even know how to pronounce this Lancome line. It's the it's spelled Bienfait. I've seen it. I can tell you what the bottle looks like. I think I've sampled it before, but I don't know how to say it properly. I took Spanish, and I know American Sign Language. Alright, so they're comparing the eye cream to the Multivital Eye with the SPF 28 by Lancome. Now, theirs has an SPF. Ours does not have an SPF, I don't think. So there's a major difference there. Theirs costs $40. Ours is going to be $25. So another major difference there. Okay, and then I don't know what it doesn't tell what the benefits of the Lancome products are in detail. So I can't really give you details on how those compare, but you can do your own Google searches, because if they have in the past listed in the brochure that we were in competition with direct brands, and a lot of times it's Lancome. So make sure you know what the benefits to the Lancome products are, because this could be a selling point for you, and it could be something that they print, and if somebody asks you about it, you need to actually know. Okay, then the day cream is being compared to their Multivital SPF 30 cream. So theirs has SPF 30, ours is only SPF 25, so that's a difference. Theirs costs $46, ours is going to be $28. Okay? And then the night cream is being compared to their Multivital Night. Theirs is $51, ours is going to be $28. So the price is, comparably different. A new Vital, the thing I want to tell you about the new Vital is the $28 and $25. Those are a little bit better priced, lower priced than the other Anew lines, the Ultimate and the Ultimate and the Platinum. You know, those are a good $10 cheaper. So the thing you need to be careful of is that your customers who have a good regimen for them in those other lines could see this and potentially think, oh, I want to save $10 on my night cream, so I'm going to use the Vital instead of what I've been using that has been working for me. Now, don't sell products to the customer to make the most money. Sell them the product that will work for their skin. Because if it doesn't work for them, or if if they get breakouts, or something, if they don't like it and you don't find something that they do like, then they're gonna stop buying from you, right? Eventually, over time, they're gonna give up on the product, and that's your fault. That's not the fault of the products. Okay, so always sell them what they need, what will work for them, but just keep in mind, know how your consumers shop, and keep in mind that a lot of them are going to see these prices and be like, oh, I want to try this and see if I like it better, see if I can save $10. And just what I want to tell you is to caution them, if that's not the right thing for them, then just caution them to, that you don't think that's going to be the best product for their skin. That you understand their interest in it, but that you really feel like, whatever is the best product. You can maybe give them a sample or something and let them try it, but I don't think samples are really enough for somebody to know long term what's going to happen to their skin if they use a product. Anyway, but you get the point here. Don't let them downsell themselves based on the price and end up using a product that maybe is not the best product for them. Just watch for that and do your best to make sure that they're using the product that's right for them. And then remember that, if they can't afford it, they can't afford it. And so if their budget says that they need to buy something cheaper, again, that might be something you could recommend to them. You could make, without losing them to the Elements line. The flip side of that is that if somebody comes to you and says, I just can't afford my night cream anymore, instead of automatically taking them down to the Elements where you lose quite a bit of income, say, well, why don't you try the Vital and see if it works for your skin. You can save $10, that way. If you like it, if it works fairly well for you, then that might be an option for you until you can afford the one that you really like again. Okay? So there's two ways to look at that. There's two ways to balance it. So just use it. Okay, so what is the key technology in a new Vital? The formula with Vitatone Complex fights the look of sleep-deprived skin and the visible effects of stress for a more radiant appearance. So Vitatone Complex, that's the catchphrase that you need to learn. The Vital customer are customers who want to reveal a more vibrant, radiant complexion, customers who are starting to experience the first signs of aging, such as dull, lackluster, tired-looking skin. Those are kind of complaints that people in their, sometimes early to mid-20s, definitely late 20s, start to see, where their skin just looks more dull and just kind of loses its life. That's who you would recommend this to. Could be somebody older too. Don't worry about the age so much as their skin issues. And also customers looking to counteract the visible signs of fatigue and stress. College students. A new Vital is suitable for all skin types and skin tones. So what are the key results? 9 out of 10 women showed improved clarity and more even skin tone. The appearance of dullness and fatigue virtually disappears. And that's, based on a consumer perception study. And tired skin and eyes look reinvigorated and revitalized with just one use. Okay, so some of the benefits are, they have some asterisks down here, and I'll let you read through that later. Some of it is based on a clinical study after 8 weeks. Some of it is based on a consumer perception study. So you're just going to have to go through the details. And they do have a chart here, so make sure you study the chart. I'm not going to go through the whole chart, but it basically breaks down like who should use what and compares benefits. Now, they do have a little chart in here that is comparing it to the Rejuvenate. And they're basically saying Vital has more benefits than the Rejuvenate, but it has more of these benefits that it's made to do. It's not necessarily that it has more benefits. So make sure you remember what the benefits of the Rejuvenate were if you have customers, because those customers, if they're disappointed that the Rejuvenate's going away, and they're smart consumers, this chart might not be enough to convince them, so just make sure you know your products. Okay, and then we mentioned that the serums are going away. So there's skincare update. Platinum Serum and Ultimate 7S Elixir are in brochure 20 for the last time. So they're going away in brochure 20. So what you're supposed to recommend to them, if they're using the Platinum Serum, you're supposed to recommend the new Clinical Infinite Lift Targeted Contouring Serum. So that's the Infinite Lift, the one that tightens here. And they're offering some samples for a cheaper price for the Infinite Lift. They're offering them for $2 instead of $3, but it's only for 5 samples. Okay, it's a box of 5. And then if they're using the Ultimate 7S, you're supposed to recommend them the Genix Treatment Concentrate. And then they're giving, again, a sale on the samples for the concentrate, $2 for a pack of 5 instead of $3. Okay, so there is an opportunity to get samples for a little bit cheaper, and there's information about what to recommend. Okay? Then, there's a lot to tell you in this What's New. There's going to be a beauty power play on the Vital. Okay, so you earn triple dollars in award sales. This includes all Vital Day and Night Cream stock-up units from the incentive program, which we're going to talk about in a minute, plus all Vital Day and Night Cream units sold from Campaign 20 Room brochure, no back orders. So no back orders, and it's just the day cream and the night cream. It's not the cleanser, and it's not the eye cream. So it says, for example, in Campaign 21, when a customer buys the night cream for $24.99, you'll get $74.97 in award sales. Sell it to 10 customers, and you'll get $749.70 in award sales. And it says, to get the facts on the Beauty Power Play, go to youravon.com. Then, there's a lot of options on this incentive program. So there's 3 options. Okay, so the first one, the first level, level 1, take any 5 creams. You can mix or match between the day and night cream. Okay, so day cream, night cream, mix them, match them to your little heart's content, up to 5. You're going to get a new Clinical Absolute Even Multi-Skin Tone Corrector, so that's good. You get the whole bottle, full-size bottle, so that's $40 value, $39.99. You're going to get 15 new Vital samples, so you get 1 pack of 5 each, so you're going to get the day cream, the night cream, and the eye cream. Alright, there's 5 of each. That's a $9 value. And then you get 1 Breast Health Resource Guide. The Breast Health Resource Guide, if you're new to Avon, that's a little guide that gives you resources for somebody who maybe has been diagnosed with breast cancer, or who has concerns about breast cancer, or who just, who wants to learn about mammograms or breast health or whatever. It's a resource guide. And we historically have always given, when somebody buys a Breast Cancer Crusade product, they get a resource guide, goes with it for free. Okay, so they're giving you 1 of those. And so your total value is $48.99. You're going to pay, that's of the free stuff. You're going to pay $74.97. You're going to earn $89.97. Again, that's if you sell it at the Campaign 21 brochure price. The triple dollar award sales is $374.85. And it says you can sell 3 day or night creams at the $24.99 price to pay off your bill. So if you sell 3 of them at the price in the Campaign 21 brochure, then you've paid for your level. The next level is take any 15 of them, mix or match, and you're going to get 3 of the new Vital Gel Cleansers. So you're going to get 3 of the new cleansers, which is a value of $23.97 based on the brochure 21 price. You're going to get 3 of the new Clinical Absolute Even Multi-Tone Skin Correctors. So that's $119.97 value. You're going to get 45 samples, and it's basically 3 packs of each kind. So 3 packs of the day cream, of the night cream, and of the eye cream. 45 samples in total, $27 value. And you're going to get 5 of the Breast Health Resource Guides. So the free stuff totals up to $170.94 value of free stuff. You're going to pay $224.91. You're going to earn $293.88. The triple dollar award sales is going to be $1,124.55. If you sell 9 of them at the campaign 21 price of $24.99, you'll pay for it. Okay. And then the level 3 is to take 30 of the creams, mix or match, day cream and night cream, however you want the 30 to be. You get 6 of the gel cleansers for free. It's $47.94 value. You get 6 of the Absolute Even for free, which is $239.94 value. You get 90 samples. It's basically 6 packs of each. Okay, and that's $54 value. And you get 10 breast health resource guides. So the free stuff total value is $341.88. Plus you get an exclusive gift, and it's the Sparkling Swarovski Elements watch. It contains 628 Swarovski elements. It's got 2 extenders, zinc alloy, comes in a gift box. It's 6.5 inches long, it's 38 millimeters for the dial diameter. That's a $300 value, comparable retail value, but this is limit 1 per representative. You can only get 1 of the watches. Okay, so we'll talk about the fine print here in a second. So let me show you the watch. This is it, and it's basically just covered in the pink crystals, which probably aren't showing up on camera, but I mean the whole thing is crystalled. Okay, here's what I want to tell you about this. I know for a fact that not everyone who did the stock up, the advance order on the perfumes that we did a few months ago, where we got the free bag, a lot of people did not get the bag, and they sent them another 4A bag and wallet kind of in exchange. And that bag is nice, but the reps could have bought that bag if they wanted that bag, number 1, and number 2, by the time they sent it, there was no value to the bag because it wasn't, it's not going to be in the brochure for very long, so you can't even really get your money's worth out of it as a demo. So if you are doing this just for the watch, don't. Because here lately, I don't feel comfortable saying to you, oh yeah, you're definitely going to get the watch. Okay? Because people didn't get the bag and the wallet that we're supposed to. So this free gift is not a good enough reason to put yourself into Avon for $449.82, which is what you have to pay for this set. You pay $449.82. You earn $587.76. The triple dollar award sales is $2,249.10. You can sell 18 of them at the $24.99 price to pay off the bill. So the watch is not a good enough reason to do this. Do this for the award sales, if you really need the award sales to get to President's Club. Only if you can budget for it. Do this because you want the extra earnings. You want the $587.76. Do this because you want the extra earnings from these items that you can sell. But you're only going to get that money, and it only benefits you if you actually sell the stuff, okay? So what I'm saying to you is don't do it for the free stuff, and don't do it for the watch. Do it for the money and make sure you can sell the products. Do it for the award sales if you can sell the products, okay? Not for the watch. All right. Fine print. Stock up now, no limit. Delayed billing, full award sales. Well, there is a limit on the watch. Only 1 per representative, right? See your district sales manager now for ship direct or instant delivery. Order in campaign 19 and 20. Delayed billing on your campaign 21 invoice. Pay with your campaign 22 order. Earnings are based on the brochure 21 price of $24.99. And again, it's just for the day cream or night cream. You're basically getting it at 40% earnings level, plus you're getting 100% profit on the free units sold. So that's a benefit. If you're not at President's Club yet, you're getting it at 40% guaranteed if you sell it. So that's a benefit. If you know you can sell it, you're going to make more money on it. So do it for that reason, right? Let's see. the amount that let's see, yeah. Where's the fine print here? Okay, so the $triple award sales fine print says it includes Beauty Power Play $triple award sales based on the $24.99 brochure 21 price, special price. For brochure prices, see page 3 of the What's New. The $24.99 amount counts if purchased by a member of your downline and order is paid in full towards your, award sales and earnings level. And it's used to calculate the leadership bonus and earnings in that manner. Payment is due with your Campaign 22 order. Free units, samples, and flyers will ship in the campaign in which they are earned, beginning in Campaign 19. The incentive prize will ship when earned, beginning in Campaign 21. So most of the time, they don't send you that stuff until you've paid the entire bill. Okay? So, yeah, if you're planning to stock up on that stuff and then sell it over time, you're not going to get your watch anytime soon. Brochure units count toward this incentive program. Demo purchases do not count toward this incentive program. So if you just demo one, it doesn't count. All units count towards your credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on the account's balance. Avon products will audit all performance data, including participating representative sales volume, when determining incentive award eligibility, and reserves the right to disqualify or remove any representative it determines has violated principles of fairness or program intent, or whose account is determined by Avon is not in good standing. And then here's the details about the watch. The watch will ship in your Campaign 21 order once your order is paid in full, and as long as you are in good representative standing as defined on your Avon.com. You will be required to return the watch if you do not maintain a minimum quantity of 30 day or night creams through Campaign 25. So if somebody tries it and doesn't like it and you have to do a return on it, you can't just do a return. You have to do an exchange, and you have to maintain the quantity of 30 through Campaign 25. Okay? If the watch is not returned by Campaign 4, 2015, for trendsetters it's Campaign 6, 2015, your account will be charged $300 in Campaign 6 in 2015. For trendsetters, it would be Campaign 8 for the watch that must be returned. So if you don't keep all 30 of those creams and you don't send them the watch back, you're going to get charged $300 for the watch. Okay? So really think it through before you participate in those and make sure it's something that you can manage, okay? And again, if you just demo, like if you just buy one of these demos, these are not going to count towards the $triple and all that kind of stuff. You're not going to get credit for those. So if you want to demo one, you're smarter to wait until the brochure comes out and buy it from the brochure. It's not going to be as cheap, but you need the award sales. Okay, so get the full credit. Get the $triple award sales if you're going to do that. Okay? All right, and we talked about the demos. They're doing they did the buy one get one free, and they're going to do buy one get one free on the samples for the Vital again. But they're $3 each for a pack of 5. So let's say you want one box of each kind. Well, you're going to have to buy 4. You're going to have to buy 2 of something, right? So you're going to pay $6. So here's what I want to talk to you about. You're going to pay $6 for 20 samples, no matter how you mix and match them, okay? On page, whatever page this is, 8, there is a activation kit that you can buy. Senior executive unit leaders and executive unit leaders are going to get a free activation kit in their Campaign 19 order. Okay? So they're going to get a free one anyway, and they can buy one. Everybody else can buy one. Now, what's included in this activation kit? The kit is specifically for the $1 million donation goal. Okay? So it has the breast cancer symbol on it, the ribbon and all that kind of stuff. So once that goal is kind of done, you lose the value of these products a little bit. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you. Once that campaign is over with, you shouldn't keep using these, because people are going to misunderstand. After the campaign is over, they're going to think that they're buying the Vital and that part of it's going to the breast cancer crusade, and at that point it won't be anymore. So you only have about 2 campaigns You only have 2 campaigns to use these items. The value is only for 2 campaigns. So think about that. It may not be worth it to you to purchase these. It's going to cost you $16. Okay, but what's included in the kit is a T-shirt. She's wearing it, and the T-shirt on it, it's a pink T-shirt. The T-shirt on it says, "A new Vital, see the difference, make a difference," and it has the ribbon. Then there's a mirror lapel pin, which she is also wearing. You can kind of see it right there. The lapel pin says, "A new Vital, see the difference, make a difference," and it has the ribbon, and then underneath it has Avon on it. There's a tote bag. It says the same thing, has Avon on it. It's pink. It's kind of like the black one that they did for the bug guard. It's just pink instead. It says the same thing. There is an easel back poster that you can display on a table that shows the Vital. And it talks about them donating $5. There is one Avon Foundation Breast Cancer Crusade pamphlet. Just one. So if you have a table set up during, somewhere at a festival or a church or something, you could put that one pamphlet out for people to look at, but don't let them walk off with it, 'cause it's the only one you get. And then there's 20 samples of the A New Vital Day Cream. Okay, so you get 20 samples of the day cream. Then there is a New Vital education card in 2014 Crusade product overview. So there's an education card about the Vital, and then it shows the other Breast Cancer Crusade products that are available. So you might be able to make some additional sales from that if you have that out. So let's talk about this for a minute. Talking about the samples, before I said you could spend $6 on samples using the buy one get one free and get 20 samples. Well, you can spend $10 more here and get the 20 samples plus all of this stuff. Okay, so there might be more value for you in doing this. But let's talk about that for a minute. The samples, there's a difference in the samples. You're only going to get the day cream samples in this packet, whereas with the other option, you can mix and match. So you can get whatever samples you want. Okay, so if you don't want it to just sample the day cream, maybe the $6 is the way to go. Okay. Again, we already talked about this is only good for 2 campaigns. So you can't. It's not. It's conscious capitalism. If you walk around wearing this shirt or using this bag or this lapel pin after the campaign's over, you are misleading customers who might say, "Oh, let me try that cream because I like to donate to the Breast Cancer Crusade." Well, again, Avon is only donating for 2 campaigns. It's only for campaign 21 and 22. So if you're wearing that shirt in campaign 23 and somebody buys the Vital, you have misled them. That's false advertising. So this set is only good for 2 campaigns, period. So there's that. So maybe that's not enough value for you to pay $16 for it. Then I want to talk about this shirt. I don't know, we like free stuff and we like free stuff when it's closed, but let's really talk about that shirt for a minute. These t-shirts that they always give us are not flattering on anyone. They don't look good on anybody. And to me, this is not how I want to advertise my business. That's my opinion, okay? It's not going to look good on me. It's not, a fancy, nice t-shirt. If you put this on, you are representing your business. For me, I would much rather put on a nice dress or a suit or some dress pants and a nice top and maybe use an Avon pin instead. It looks better. It's more professional, I think. Again, my opinion. My opinion is, though, that I don't think these shirts look good on anyone, and I really wish Avon would stop selling these and start selling things that have a nice, flattering cut that are suitable for 2014. Right? And we know they do these because they're cheap. But, this is a men's t-shirt. I mean, this isn't something you would go out and buy from a store, even if it had a cute slogan on it, because it's not going to look good on you, right? So why do you want to promote your business with that? So, just some things I want you to think about when you're deciding, am I buying this kit? Am I not buying this kit? Is it smarter for me to get 20 samples with buy one get one free, or should I get 20 of these samples and get these, and I'm going to promote the 2 campaigns? Think about that stuff, okay? So anyway, there's just a bunch of information about, you know, promoting the Vital and, you know, the breast cancer crusade, yada yada yada. All right. So let's talk about other products now. That's it for the Vital. That's all I want to talk about with that. Other products. There's a new Advanced Techniques Strong Strands Restorative Root Treatment coming out, which is not a replacement for the Frizzies, but, you know, new treatment. This I think is cute. It's a hair essentials kit, and they have one kit for blonde hair and one kit for brunette hair. It has a bun maker, so, you know, the little bun things that you put your hair in, and you just roll the bun thing down, and it gives you the perfect donut bun. So it has one bun maker. It has 5 cute fabric hair ties. These are the ones that are just the elastic string that they've tied together that people wear as bracelets. It has 3 small claw clips, 1 large claw clip, and that's like, you know, the clips, you'll see them, the butterfly clips. And then 2 thin elastic headbands, which is basically the same as the bracelet. It's just bigger and it looks like a headband. And then there's 50 bobby pins. So that's a cute little kit. You can see that here's the blonde kit, so that's light, and the bobby pins are light. Whereas here's the brunette one where the bun thing is dark and the bobby pins are dark. And here's the little hair ties. So that's a cute little kit. The price is kind of high. It's going to be $12.99. But cute. Then there's some applicators and stuff they're selling, which we like, but here's what I want to caution you. There's makeup sponge applicators. They're pink and black. It's a little round of them. Then they're reminding you to promote with samples, so they have the extra lasting liquid foundation samples. There's going to be buy one get one for half price in brochure 21 for the extra lasting foundation, so they're saying stock up on samples so she can figure out what the right color is for her, and then she can buy one get one in campaign 21. Then there's also these eyeshadow applicators. It's basically a little, there's a set of 5, and they're pink and black, and they come in this little like tube canister thing. And then there's True Color eyeshadow duo samples. It says new low price, $1.75. So $1.75 on the eyeshadow samples. There's 11 cards, so that's a good price. And $1.50 for a box of 10 of the extra lasting. So they don't tell what the regular price is, but I feel like that is significantly cheaper, because we've been complaining that samples are too expensive. There's no value in the samples because we can't afford them, you know? But here's what I want to say. These sponges and these applicators this is not a good value for you to buy these to stock up to do like makeup application parties, okay? That's not, you can get a lot more for cheaper, all right? But what these are good for is, you know, have them additional for somebody to buy. Like if somebody buys a foundation, you can say, hey, do you have sponges? I've got packs of these sponges here. You know, do you need a pack of sponges? Or if they buy an eyeshadow, hey, do you want, you know, some people really love these kind of applicators, the disposable ones. And, you know, you can say, hey, do you need a pack of applicators to go with it? You know, they're $1.99 in the brochure and $2.99 for the sponges, okay? So, you know, the Mavens have talked before, like, we want to be able to buy these in bulk packaging so that we can help, you know, we can do makeup application sales techniques with our customers or do beauty parties or whatever. That's not what these are going to be good for. The price is not for these. It's, you know, it's for an add-on sale for your customers. Or you could use them as a free gift or something too, you know, if you wanted to. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Now, another product that's being discontinued that we're all ticked about, it's coming back, but it's different and it's not as good. I'm just going to tell you it's not as good. It's the True Color 8-in-1 eyeshadow palettes. They have revamped them, and they've made a lot of changes, and they don't compare. Now, I can't speak for the quality of the eyeshadows. The quality of the eyeshadows might be amazing, and in fact, they are the little square tins, the little square pans, so it almost looks to me like they could be like the iMark eyeshadows. I don't know if the size is exactly the same or not, but they could be. So let me just show them to you. Here they are. And then we will break it down. We'll break down the details because I checked. All right. So, yeah, there they are. And we've seen these looks in the brochures before, so these looks were not created with these eyeshadows. I can tell you that already. Yeah, anyway, these are older pictures that they're just reusing. I'm willing to bet on it. Okay. So anyway, they're different. Well, here's how they're different. First of all, the price is going to be 99 cents higher than the ones we currently have. The ones we currently have, the full price is $10. They're going to be $10.99. Price is going up, and they're getting significantly less product. The ones we have now, you get 0.384 ounces of product. The new ones is only going to be 0.226 ounces of product. So they're paying more for significantly less product. There also is not a mirror. This is a clear top in this picture. So the ones we have now have a mirror in the lid. These do not have a mirror. And, which means that they're cheaper to, that means the packaging is cheaper to make. When there's no mirror, it reduces, that's why a lot of times, affordable companies don't have mirrors in their products, because the mirror adds cost to the packaging, right? So it's costing them less to create this packaging, or it should be. If it's not, then they're not negotiating very well. And you get one less applicator. There is an applicator. It's a dual-sided sponge tip applicator, but in the 8-in-1 palettes that we have now, they get 2 of those. And this one, they're only going to get 1. Okay? So, I'm not impressed. Comment below what you think about that, especially considering the price is going to go up. This doesn't compare. This doesn't compare to what we have now. So I'm very disappointed with this. Some of you might love it, and that's okay if you love it. That's okay. You can have a different opinion than me. And the quality of the eyeshadows could be better. I don't know. If the quality of the eyeshadows is hugely better, like hugely better, which everybody says that they really like the quality of the ones we have now, if it's incredibly significantly better, then great. I don't care that they got rid of the mirror. I don't care that they got rid of an applicator. I don't care that the price went up, and I don't care that they're getting less. But I don't have the confidence to say that it's going to be that, that much better to, to qualify a 99-cent increase in price when they're getting so much less. So if you have an opinion about that, you should write a letter. Right? Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Next thing, the Ultra Color lipsticks, they're coming out with a bunch of matte shades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 matte shades. So, I'll just show you that. And they're saying, magnificent! Alright. They're saying, did you know a matte lipstick is the most popular finish? Well, it's not the most popular finish all the time. It's a trend, and right now, well, last year, matte lipsticks were really popular. The trend is already changing, so we might be a little too late. We'll see. Then we're getting a new cologne. It's called Untouchable Strength, and Chris Paul is advertising it again. Is the model. There's an advanced order pack. It includes 3 Untouchable Strength Eau de Toilette sprays, plus 5 Untouchable Strength Easy Spray samples, and 5 Untouchable Vial on Card samples. The value is $83.50. If you're President's Club and above, you earn 45%, so your cost will be $33 and you'll earn $27. All other reps earn 40%, your cost is $36, you earn $24. Here's what it looks like. It's in the notes are, it's a powerful, inspiring blend of energizing mandarin, cool cedar leaf oil, and masculine patchouli. Okay? And then there is also going to be, you can demo just one if you want to up here. There's also going to be a hair and body wash, which is going to be $10 eventually. Intro special for $6. There's also a Untouchable Strength video featuring behind-the-scenes footage with Chris Paul if you want to go look at it. There's a sample offer. You can buy 2, get 1 free. So the easy sprays are going to be $3 for 5, and the violin cards are $2.50 for 5. And then the fine print on the advance order pack, this isn't a triple dollars advance order, it's just a normal advance order. Fine print is no limit, delayed billing, order unlimited quantities in campaign 19 or 20. You will be billed in campaign 21, pay with your campaign 22 order. Your cost pack price counts toward award sales and earnings level and will be used to calculate leadership bonus earnings. If purchased by a member of your downline and order is paid in full, all units count towards your credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on your account's balance and credit limit. And again, it's all based on the regular brochure and sample prices when you sell products at the brochure 21 special prices, yada yada. There's some new Forever Paula Abdul products, and I'm just going to show you because the boots look cute and I like the gloves. I don't know about the quality of the boots, but they look cute, and the gloves look, I'm pretty excited about the gloves. So I'm just going to show you those quickly. And there are again, it's all black and gold. You know, the last What's New, the clothing was all black and gold. This is all black and gold too. But I'm going to show you a couple bags because there's a couple more 4A bags. And I'm disappointed that in the What's New, they didn't tell what the 4A stands for because they forget that new reps have signed up since the one time that they said what the 4A stands for. It needs to be in every single What's New, I think. My opinion. You know, but they need to treat this like every person who reads it is a brand spanking new rep. So they need to say what it means. They don't even mention it. Actually, if you don't look at it and notice it's there, you wouldn't even know that these are 4A products. So anyway, there's a bag there and another one there. So I just thought I would show you guys those. Raising the bar crossbody and raising the bar tote bag. And then I think these booties are cute. They're called the Cushion Walk Pointed Toe Fashion Booty. So they're Cushion Walk, and I like the Cushion Walk line. I haven't tried the new version, the new and improved version yet, though, to know if I like it, but I just think these look pretty cute. And they look like they might be a little better quality. Our shoes sometimes are not the best quality. In fact, I'm sending back a pair of the Curve sneakers because they're horrible. Like, plasticky. Really bad. So, I'm always looking for the ones that look like they might be, you know, better quality. I wanted to show you that there's some more add-on sales or something that you could give to your customers. The earring clip converters and then earring backs are down here, right here. So if it's something you need to stock up on, or if you know you have a customer who wears clip earrings, because we don't sell clip earrings like we used to. We used to not always, but we always had some earring sets that had the option of pierced or clip, and we really don't do that anymore. So now they sell the converters, which it's not the same thing. It doesn't look as good. It makes your earrings stick really far out from your ear, but you know, whatevs. I think, my opinion. But like the earring backs, you know, if you have a couple packs of those set aside, you know, you might have somebody who, you know, how many times have you been in a restaurant or something and somebody's like, oh crap, I just lost the back to my earring. Hey, you know, you can buy these for $1.50 plus tax, right? These necklaces I think are cute. I wish the chain is only the 16-inch chain, 16.5 inch. These are the type of necklaces that I wish these were really long ones, but I think they're cute, so I thought I would show them to you. There is a special price offer for, like if you buy a certain jewelry piece from the What's New, you can get these items down here for a special price. So if you buy a particular necklace, which I'll save that for you guys to be surprised, you can get a Nailware Pro nail enamel for $1.50. And if you buy another particular necklace, you can get the Eye Dimensions eyeshadow in Sultry Smoke for $3. So it gives you an opportunity to demo something for cheaper. But again, if you need award sales, then just buy it at full price or sale price or whatever from the brochure, because you get more award sales. There's some new watches, some more. This is a little more fall-like, little less black and gold. It's not all black and gold, but it's mostly black and gold. There's another opportunity to demo Mark hookup products. So I'm not going to go into detail on that, but you know, if you want to demo them, you can. My miss for this campaign, I'm going to tell you the product that I think is, I don't know what they're thinking, is this fall fringe boot. No offense to anybody who thinks that's the cutest thing they've ever seen, but I just think that's horrible. So I always show you guys what I really like. Like I showed you the booties that I think look really cute. I'm going to show you what I think is a total miss. Just my opinion. And then there's more fall home goods, which I'm just going to give you a quick look. Quick look, quick look. That's it. Because I do like you guys to have some surprises still. There's a new Playtex bra. You guys, if you haven't tried their bras, they're really good. I mean, I know, you know, they're really good and they last really good. And that's probably one of the products I would say that for the cost, even though it's a higher price product, you know, it's actually worth the cost. Okay, they last for forever if you care for them properly. So I think that's it. There's more I could show you, but I want you guys to have some surprises. We covered a lot. We talked about a lot. Okay, so comment below. Chat with each other. If you comment or ask me a question, I will get back to you. I'm still going to reply. Just because I'm at a car show doesn't mean I won't come back and reply. And next time, 2 weeks from now, it's going to be live again. So we're going to get back onto normal schedule. All right? That's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.